Imagine stumbling onto a hidden niche of TikTok that's so undiscovered, you could start printing money from it today, while everyone else is still sleeping on it. Most people waste months chasing after saturated niches, but every now and then, a gold mine appears. A niche that's ridiculously easy to dominate, has next to no competition, and can explode your channel's growth if you jump in early. And here's the crazy part, almost nobody knows it exists, and it's only recently began to gain traction. Look at this TikTok page. They posted a video of Crocodilo Bombardino, which is this new meme, and it got over 4.8 million views. Now, I showed you how to make these animals in a previous video. However, in this one, I'll show you exactly how to make these sort of scenes where the animals are causing chaos. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how to capitalize on this niche before it goes viral, including the best content ideas and the AI tools that do 90% of the work for you. I've also linked a Google Doc in the description with my exact workflow and the tools I'm using. And if you're ready to take this seriously, join my private community, where I show people how to grow faceless channels and make passive income from YouTube. Also, if you're just getting started, grab my free ebook on how to make your first $100 online. Links in the description. Let's dive in. So the first thing we'll need is some video ideas. So head to ChatGPT. Once you're on the AI, ask it for stories that we could generate of Crocodilo Bombardino interacting with real-world places, franchises. By the way, if you guys are outside the creativity program regions, I have accounts in the description. As you can see, the AI has left me with a list of places for us to make our content around. For this video, I'll do McDonald's, so I'll type it back into the generation box. I'll then go and ASL the AI to give me 15 different scenes of Crocodilo Bombardino going to a McDonald's. Now, it doesn't have to be Crocodilo Bombardino. You can do this with any Italian brain rot creature. Now, as you can see, the AI has begun to go ahead and generate us 15 different scenes of Crocodilo Bombardino causing chaos inside of a McDonald's. Alright, that's our prompting done. Let's now go ahead and generate our image prompts. To do this, head to leonardo.ai using the link in the Google Doc. Once you're inside Leonardo, the first thing you need to do is make sure that the generation preset is set to Leonardo Phoenix, as this generates the best images. After this, scroll down and set the generation quality to the highest possible setting. The last thing we need to do is set the image size. This is crucial because we want our visuals to be perfectly optimized for TikTok. To do this, click on More, then select the option labeled TikTok. This ensures our images are in the ideal vertical format for short-form content. Now switch back to ChatGPT and grab your first image prompt. Head back to Leonardo, paste it into the generation box, and hit Generate. The AI will now start creating your image. I'll fast forward to when it's ready, and there it is. Our first image looks incredible. These high-quality visuals are going to make the final video pop. Now, let's repeat the process for the rest of our prompts. One by one, just head back to ChatGPT, find the next image, copy it, head back to Leonardo, find the image generation box, paste it in, and hit Generate. And just like that, all our images are done. Honestly, they look amazing. Now let's take things a step further by adding movement. This will make the visuals even more captivating for our audience. To animate an image, select it, then click Image to Motion. On the next screen, you'll see a strength slider. Set it to around 3 for a smooth, natural motion. Then, hit Generate, and the AI will bring the image to life. Repeat this for all your images. I'll fast forward again to when that's done. Alright, all our images are now animated, and they look insane. Visuals like this are how you really get a viral video. So select all your images and download them. The next thing we need to get are some sound effects that complement our video. So to do this, you want to head to 11 Labs. Once you're on here, you want to start by hitting the sound effect option on the left-hand side of the screen. Now, once you're on here, you need to head back to ChatGPT and go ahead and ask the AI to describe what you would hear in each scene. If I run the prompt, you can see that the AI has begun to describe what sounds you'd hear during each scene. So you now want to copy the first one and head back to 11 Labs. Once you're back on here, you need to paste in your prompt and ask the AI to generate the sound effect. Once the first one is done, you need to copy over the rest and go ahead and generate sound effects for all of our scenes. Stay with me because up next I'm going to show you how to edit the video. You won't want to miss this. But before that, let me tell you about my community. This is where the top 1% of creators learn how to go viral on TikTok. If you're serious about standing out, I share exclusive strategies inside that you won't find on YouTube. These insights can be game-changing. If you're interested, check the link in the description. Now, let's jump into editing our video. First, import all your images into CapCut. These will be the visuals we'll be animating. Once they're in the media bin, drag the first image onto the timeline. This sets the foundation for the sequence. Next, select all the other images and add them to the timeline as well, so that they appear one after the other. This creates the structure of your animation, with each image playing back to back. We now need to add the sound effect that we generated with 11 Labs. Find your first one, and you want to add it to your timeline below your first image. Place your cursor where the image ends and hit W on your keyboard to crop the sound effect. Once that's done, you want to add in the rest of the effects. Now, we're going to add a transition between each image to make everything flow smoothly. Click on the first image, then head to the transition panel. I recommend using a simple fade effect for a clean and professional look. In the transition settings, change the duration to 0.2 seconds. This will make the transitions quick and snappy. Then hit Apply to All, so the same transition is applied to every image in the timeline. Now, when you play it back, you'll see each image smoothly fading into the next. Once that's done, it's time to add text to our video. Go to the text section and add the default text layer to the timeline. In the text box, type Crocodilo Bombardino. You'll see the text appear over the image. From here, we're going to customize the text. You can change the font to something bold and clean, adjust the size, and position it in the center or bottom of the screen. I'm also going to change the color to white to make it stand out against the background. Now, to make the text feel more dynamic, add a smooth text animation. Go to the animation panel and select a simple fade-in effect. This will make the text slowly appear as each new image transitions in. Now, let's make the visuals more engaging by adding some effects to each image. For example, on city shots, you can add a slight glow effect to make the lights pop. For more vintage-looking scenes, you can add a subtle film grain. The goal here is to enhance each image and give them their own unique vibe without overdoing it. So I've gone ahead and added a sun effect for the first image, for example. Once that's done, we're going to add an adjustment layer to bring everything together. Go to the adjustment option and add a custom adjustment to the timeline. Once it's in place, drag it across the entire timeline, covering all the images and text layers. In the adjustment settings, increase the saturation to 10 to make the colors more vibrant. Then, set the vignette to 10 to create that darker cinematic effect around the edges. At this point, the animation is looking super clean, the transitions are smooth, the text is perfectly timed, and the effects give the visuals that extra depth. Finally, when everything looks good, hit export and save the video in high quality. That's all for today's video. Join my community if you want to go viral. Bye.